Peace to the family. I just wanted to take my hat off right quick. Let me show y'all so y'all can see that it's me, the guy that was playing Toronto in the trial. That's me. That's me, man. That's me. No, I just wanted to see how my new location. Yeah, I mean it's not a new location. It's just a different spot in my apartment that I'm using. It looks good, man. The green screen is covered and all that. I probably just need more lights here. That's good. But I'm not gonna stay camped up the whole time. You know what I'm saying? What's that sister's name that got the great tits? What's her name? She be going up and off and on the camera. Clyde Diva. I'm gonna be like Clyde Diva today. I'm gonna go off and on the camera. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm over here wilding. No, I just like I said, it's not about even camming up. This is like something I want to be serious about because when this news broke this week, I was fucking sick. I was fucking sick. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Of course, you guys seen the trial available on Jay Dizzle's channel. It's also available on the Research Ninjas channel. And we have fun doing that, man. That shit was a complete vibe. You know what I'm saying? Um, so please be sure to check that out on Jay Dizzle's channel. It's also available on Exposing TAHARKA Bay, Exposing the Fraud TAHARKA Bay TV. That is available on there. And of course, I got the highlights going on my channel. I believe I just dropped the first part. No, I dropped two parts on Thursday and Friday. So this should be good. I don't know if we're gonna do another role playing joint. I hope we do because I had fun doing it. Although I had to get an Epsom salt bath and incense and sage going to to exercise the demons and all that good shit. But other than that, man, a lot more news has been coming out. Um, well, I mean, of course, we knew he was already a repeat offender when it comes to domestic violence, whether it be children or women, right? Um, do I have this? Yeah, because she's playing music that I don't want on there. Shout out to the Research Ninja. Shout out to her. This is her page, of course. Exposing the fraud to Harker Bay TV. She had to rename it that because it was originally exposing the fraud to Harker Bay TV too, but since Toronto's been on a flagging spree, right? Um, he got the original channel taken down. So we're back here and we're about to read a testimony from I believe I don't know if this one's from Gwendolyn, but Gwendolyn's the one that passed away, the one that passed away of lupus. And just to read some of the testimonials that she had, he was putting that woman through fucking hell, yo. He was putting that woman through hell, and I can see why she didn't press charges in some of the cases because she was intimidated. Like you got to hear some of the manipulation tactics that he used. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. It's crazy. Let's read this, man. This shit. I'm gonna tell. Matter of fact, before I read this, I want to tell y'all like because we're trying to like put the information out and then just be done with this fool. But what's happening is whether you believe in the Most High, whether you believe in the universe, whatever you believe in, that power, that higher power, keeps dropping more and more information on this man in our lap. Think about it. We did the funeral, right? No lie, after the ninja shuts down the funeral, She gets a message from Jay Dizzle. Shout out to Jay Dizzle. Gets a message from Jay Dizzle about the sex offender, um, the Y next to the sex offender. You know what I mean? We're not sure what tier he's in. I'm assuming he was either tier 1 or tier 2. Tier 1, tier 2, they don't. You don't have to register lifetime. Tier 3 is when you register lifetime, right? A good example of what might be tier 3 might be who might be tier 3 might be Mike Molly if everything goes down the way it's supposed to. He might be tier 3 and he might be a lifetime sex offender, lifetime registered sex offender because he has to, and no matter where he goes, he has to register as a sex offender if this goes left for him. You know what I'm saying? Um, but Toronto clearly was a sex offender. It's documented. Anytime they look into his case, anytime he has an issue or anytime he breaks the law, they have to look into those documents and see, okay, we got to check this guy's character. What is he about? You know what I'm saying? The sad thing was that I peeped was his supporters were trying to manipulate the story. First, they said it was fake. Then they said we're reading it wrong. It's crazy. It's really crazy the length that some of these people are going to just to what? To protect his image? To protect his persona? For what? He wouldn't do that shit for you. He would not do that shit for you. There's a point where, dang, I wish I time stamped it. There's a point where the research ninja was talking to um, old supporters of Moorish World TV, and one of the sisters' name was Dolores, Miss Dolores, and she said that she used to fight tooth and nail for Toronto. Like if people would have came through and try to straighten Toronto out on the say his chat room or whatnot or whatever he's talking about. She said she would be front and center defending him, right? And then what happened is there was some internal issues and between her and my bad between her and Cryptonomics, and she brought it to Toronto's attention. And of course, you know what side Toronto took. You already know what side Toronto took. You already know what side Tojo took. Come on, like there's there's no need to sit here and act like we don't know whose side he took, right? We don't have to do that. We don't have to sit here and cap like we have no idea whose side he took. Y'all know whose side he took. He took Cryptonomics side. Cryptonomics is the one dropping $50 on him all the time, whether it be under Cryptonomics or some other name. He's the only one that'll drop $50 on it. May probably give like $19.99. Sean will give like $4.99. You know what I mean? He's not gonna cut into his 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 marijuana budget. You know what I'm saying? So y'all already know whose side he took, and that was the straw that broke the camel's back for Dolores. Dolores was like, "Holy shit! I don't think he even addressed Cryptonomics." And if he did, Dolores, if you're watching, listening, whatever, if he did, best believe he went behind your back and tried to play you like you were just some woman complaining. Believe that. I'm speculating, of course, but best believe that's what the fuck he did because he didn't give a fuck about you. And that's the shit I be telling May. That's the same shit I be telling May. I'm like, May, you sitting here caping for this man for what? The minute you have an issue with anybody internally, he's turning his back on you, or he's gonna gaslight you by saying that you're overreacting. He's gonna gaslight you because you must be someone important to the platform. I don't know if you do their clerical work and whatnot. You know what I mean? You did deny that you didn't send Jay that email. So if you didn't send it, who sent it? Because you're adamantly denying that you didn't send it. Now, fine, I'll take your word for it. If you didn't send it, someone on that side sent it. Because we don't need to make up emails to try and create a narrative. I don't do that. Jay doesn't do that. Research Ninja doesn't have to do that. Half of the time, y'all give us the content. It's y'all saying the stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? So look, man. Shout out to Miss Dolores for waking up. Shout out to all the other people that woke up from Toronto's bullshit. Because that's what it is, y'all. It is straight up bullshit. And y'all know that shit is bullshit. Come on, man. But let's get into this testimony. And what you see here, we're going to go into greater detail on Sunday. But I just wanted to touch on this Saturday morning because I'm basically trying to prepare y'all for Sunday's stream. I'm not sure what channel we're streaming from, but we will be streaming this Sunday, tomorrow, discussing this whole shit, man, because the Research Ninja had done a live. I don't think she kept the live up yet. I'm not sure. It might still be up. I don't know if she took it down. But she went into great detail. She showed you it was his documents. Of course, you can't keep it up there because he'll try to hit you with a privacy complaint, right? And when you get the privacy complaint, you can't really counter it. All you can really do is they'll remove it quickly. You know what I mean? They'll give you a warning, community guideline warning, and then get it out. They'll remove it immediately. So that's why I don't think it's still up. I'm not sure. But I do want to read this. Yes, this dates back to 20 years, but still, it's still fucking disgusting. You know what I mean? For a man to talk the way he does about cultural organizations that are looking to better the life of our collective. The way he talks, and then he comes with no solutions, no alternatives. He talks about how he has plans and he has this, he has that, and he has plans of action to put in course for the collective, but he won't share that because of infiltration and all that. You know what I mean? It's just a bunch of bullshit. A bunch of bullshit. And the crazy shit is a lot of people are, I don't want to say a lot. There's people on his platform that's buying every ounce of that shit. You know what I mean? I remember I asked the Research Ninja, I'm like, yo, why are these people so fucking enamored with this man? She was like, it's no different than the Baptist preacher. No different than the Baptist preacher that people know is doing some fucked up shit, but they will sit there and praise that man. And I was like, holy shit. Holy shit, I've seen that before. I've seen that before. When I used to be in the church and all that shit, like, I seen that shit. I'm like, yo, y'all know this man is a piece of shit, sleeping with half of the women in the congregation, and y'all still holding this man in high regard because he preaches the fucking word? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm off this religion shit. You know what I mean? And plus, of course, there were other things that made me, say, I'm good on this spiritual system, you know what I mean, religion, this worship type thing. That's not for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's wild. So back to what I was saying, the Baptist preacher thing, I think that's the situation with Toronto. We always say how he has a cult over there, right? We always say that. We always say, yo, he has a cult following over there. Like, he can't be wrong. You have to agree with everything. As y'all know, when y'all come to this platform, I'm objective as fuck. And I don't want y'all to agree with me all the time. I don't want you to agree with me. I want y'all to tell me, I don't think you're right on this point. Then we can have a conversation. If you're respectful about it, of course. But, like, this is not a cult over here. Now, over at Moorish World TV, that's a fucking cult. You know what I'm saying? If you're not agreeing with everything he's saying, if you're not sharing the same thoughts that he's sharing, you're up out of there. He's packing you up. He's blocking you. He's disrespecting you. And wait, hold on. And the mods are gonna make sure StreamYard be wilding. And no, this is not my internet. This is StreamYard. My internet bill is paid. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, StreamYard's bugging out right now. I don't know what's it gonna do. I'm trying to wait. I'm not trying to talk too much yet. But wow, really, StreamYard? Okay, here we go. StreamYard be fucking bugging out, yo. But I was saying it's a cult over there. No, very similar to Jim Jones. Motherfuckers drinking the juice, watching motherfuckers die, and they're waiting for their turn to drink the juice. Like, what the fuck is that? That's some crazy ass shit. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys remembered my last stream on here. Research Ninja had came on with me later on. Um, I was talking about how this information needed to get out. I was talking about how we really need to figure out how to get this information out because a lot of the YouTubers that I thought would be on it aren't really on it like that. You know what I mean? For whatever reasons, I can't tell them how to convey or disseminate the information from their platform. I can't do that. But I'm shocked that no one has really gone in like that. I've heard people say, "Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it." They still haven't done it yet. And within that same stream, shout out to Cult Figure TV. Shout out to King Y. He got the information out through his community tab. And for those of y'all who don't know, that man got over like 23,000 people on there. You know what I mean? No cap. He helped Jay Dizzle's. No, I'm sorry, not Jay Dizzle. The stream that the Research Ninja and Jay Dizzle did about Toronto being a sex offender. He put that on his page. At least he helped that gain like 400 or 500 extra views. He posted one of my videos up there that helped it get extra views. So people know the information's out there. You know what I'm saying? I just hope more content creators get on it and start disseminating the information because I doubt we're going to be doing this shit forever. Like, unless there's more shit that keeps coming out. Unless there's more shit that keeps coming out, then yeah, we might be doing this for a while. But I don't plan on talking about Toronto for the whole year. I tell you that right now because I want to start concentrating on my podcast as well. I mean, not saying that I'm not, but I want to put more time towards the podcast than Toronto. But of course, I'm going to continue to expose the weird shit that's going on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So it's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. But yeah, man. Let's read this shit. Let's stop keying and joking around. Let's get to the real shit. You know what I mean? I just wanted to talk to y'all for a bit, for 15 minutes, but let's get to it, man. On January 21st, 2022, Mr. Johnson had my children while I went away for the weekend. When I went to his apartment to pick my sons up, we began to argue regarding some videotapes that I had let him borrow. Mr. Johnson stated that if I didn't get my sons and leave, he me he would hit me in front of them. When I turned, I don't know what that says. When I turned around my youngest son's jacket, when I turned to get my youngest son's jacket, he punched me in the face and I fell. Upon my falling, he punched me again, kicked me, and proceeded to drag me out of his apartment. Like, what the fuck, man? Did y'all hear that? Let me read that again. When I turned to get my youngest son's jacket, he punched me in the face and I fell. Upon my falling, he punched me again, kicked me, and proceeded to drag me out of his apartment. That's a man that respects his baby mom. That's a man that respects women. That's a man that respects women. Come on, man. It's that's some sad shit, bro. Sad shit. You know what I mean? This is a video that the research ninja had put up, right, with all the testimonials of from the baby mother. Okay, I believe this is from Gwendolyn. May she rest in peace. Um, the shit that man, that piece of shit. I don't even want to call him a man. The shit that piece of shit put that woman through should be out there. That woman deserves fucking justice. That piece of shit should be locked up. That's why we have to go back to this informant shit. And I got some shit that I'm gonna show y'all later on in this video. That's gonna be like, whoa, 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 what the fuck? Yeah, because I got questions for Toronto. And no, I'm not going on his fucking platform to ask him questions. So he can sit there and play fucking games in my fucking face. Because I know people are like, yo, why don't you just go up there, go to his platform and ask him the fucking questions? Fuck no. Fuck him and his fucking platform. I don't give a fuck about his platform. That's why you got a lot of these fucking clout chasers now jumping in and out of his fucking YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about his channel. This woman deserves this woman right here. My bad. She deserves justice. And the woman before that. They deserve justice, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here. This shit is fucking disgusting. Like, you heard the shit I just read. Now picture that shit. Picture Toronto's short ass arms, big ass head, fucking dragging a woman out of the fucking apartment. For what? What was he really mad at? It's disgusting, bro. Like, I'm not even here to try and be fucking funny, man. This is disgusting. And I know I'm not the only one that feels like this. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be a fucking woman to feel what this woman went through or the other woman went through. That's like, I don't even know people that'll do that to their dogs or cats. But this man did it to another woman? Come on, man. I can't be the only one that fucking sees there's something wrong with this shit. I can't be. I can't be the only one that sees that shit, man. Like, come on, bro. I can't be the only one that sees there's something wrong with this shit. So no, I will not go on his platform to answer questions because he watches. He fucking watches, yo. He tunes in. He tunes into my shows. He tunes in to the edits I do. He tunes in to the Research Ninja. He tunes into the edits she does. He tunes into Jay Dizzle. So we're not going to act like he doesn't know who we are. The whole thing, oh, they don't show their face. I think that's more towards Yaya. That ain't towards me. My picture's all over the fucking platform. You go to my channel, my picture's on the fucking banner. Like, what the fuck? I'm all over this shit. I'm not hiding from anybody. I don't need to hide. You go to my Blast podcast page, you'll see me all over there. Go to Onslaught Multimedia One, you'll see me all over there. I ain't hiding. So all that hiding shit, they're not showing their face, that's towards Yaya. She doesn't have to show her fucking face. You know what the fuck she looks like. You know what she looks like, bro. Stop playing them games, man. Stop playing them games, bro. Stop playing them games, bro. I'm on my Clyde Diva shit. Going in off and on camera and all that. You know what I mean? Shout out to Clyde Diva. She's got a great rack. Is that I'm sorry, is that objectifying her? I didn't mean to do that. But she is a beautiful woman. You know what I mean? Great pair of tits. Uh, adult entertainment. But no, she's a beautiful woman and she's doing her thing. She gets a lot of hate. She gets a lot of hate. A lot of hate. A lot of hate. Hopefully I don't piss nobody off by saying she's beautiful or anything. Because yo, YouTube is crazy, man. YouTube is crazy. That's a whole nother conversation. You know what I'm saying? We back on the serious shit right here. But let's read some more, man. Like this shit pisses me off, man. Like this right here. This is matter of fact, hold up, man. I gotta get this gimmick up. I should have had it up before. I apologize. Right? I gotta make sure that is going right there because what I'm about to read is triggering, right? Especially if you've been through domestic violence yourself. This is fucking triggering. So I want to apologize right now. You know what I mean? But we have to cover this. Me personally, I have to cover this because I can sit here all day and be like, "Oh, nobody's doing what they got to do to the cover the story." Well, whatever. They're not doing it. I'm gonna fucking do it. And guess what? Someone's gonna run into it and fucking see what I'm talking about. And guess what? They're gonna do their own research because I encourage that shit. Fuck what I'm showing you. Fuck what everybody else is showing you. Get the shit yourself. Do your own research. Do your own fucking videos. Add your own pizzazz to the shit. because this shit has to get out. This man is being enabled. People are financing this man to be a fucking weirdo. Like legit financing this man to be a weirdo. Complicit to the bullshit crimes that he's committing. But to want to say, oh, I didn't know what he's doing. I just don't know what he's doing. That's bullshit. Because if you didn't know what he was doing, why are y'all fighting tooth and nail to protect his persona? That's what the fuck y'all doing. You're trying to say we hating on him because of his views. I don't give a fuck about his views. That man's been on YouTube for about what? 6 years? 6 years? I'm just getting started again. With Onslaught Multimedia 2, I started that November 29th, I believe, after I lost my original channel. And then I just been going off since, man. I'm not worried about views right now because I still got to get my name out there. But with the Research Ninja and Jay Dizzle, us teaming up the way we are, we're getting out there. People are starting to begin to know who we are. They're starting to listen to us. They're starting to respect our opinion. They may not agree with it, but they respect it. That's what I'm about. I'm about respect, man. At the end of the day. But let's get into this, man. Over the past 3 years, he has verbally, mentally, and physically abused me. Last night, while drunk or drinking, he threw dirty soiled objects in my face several times. The morning, March 13th, 2003, threw soiled baby wipes in my face. He punched me with his fist on the left side of my face, right hook. He threatens me, says he will bust my bust my house and car windows. Wow. Slice my tires, try to get me back for calling police or putting him out. That's what he basically. She said that he punched after he punched her in the face. He threatened her, saying he will bust the windows of her house and car, slice her tires, um, as retaliation for calling police or putting her out. So now you see why most of the time she didn't press charges. Curses around my two children and his 16th month son. Says he would hurt me if he was like he was in the past, a woman beater. He has in the past kicked my door in, tried to kick my television in, kicked a hole in the wall in my house, hit my child, which he claims was a mistake, but he drinks a lot every night, and I don't want him to hit me again in front of my children or threaten me because he has been in jail several times in the past for hitting a female, and I am terrified. And I'm terrified. I'm terrified that this time he will really hurt me, like he said. That's right. That's Gwendolyn right there. I believe that must have been the final straw for her. You know what I'm saying? That must have been the final straw for that woman. And look, man, over the past 3 years, and like you hear the childish rage, kicking, punching holes in the wall, threatening to slash her tires. He even hit her. He even hit her child. He even hit her child. I'm not sure if this is the case where he was given the 2 years child protection from one of his kids. I'm not sure if that's the reason. We're gonna get into all of that tomorrow. It's this shit is fucking crazy, man. So I gotta have that trigger warning up. I have to have it up because this shit is fucking nuts, my nigga. I'm sorry. This shit is fucking crazy, yo. Like I don't know how people are like not bothered by this shit. Like this shit is fucking disgusting. And this is the same motherfucker that's trying to talk shit about Grandmaster Jay, trying to talk shit about Arnil Bay, trying to talk shit about Roy Bay, trying to talk shit about Cujo. You know what I mean? Talking shit about everybody on YouTube. Meanwhile, his background is fucking dirtier than soiled fucking diapers. Like, what the fuck? Speaking of so, like, did you hear what the fuck he did to that woman? He threw soiled baby wipes in her face? That was my fucking sister, bro? You did that shit to my fucking sister, bro? I would have been locked up. Let's just say that. I would have been fucking locked up if that was my sister, bro. You threw soiled baby wipes in my sister's face? That's all I'm gonna fucking say, man. That's all I'm gonna fucking say. You throw some fucking soiled baby wipes in my sister's face. We'll see how that shit. We'll see how quickly that shit ends. You won't do that shit again. You'll be traumatized to even look at fucking baby wipes, motherfucker. Fuck out of here. The respondent is very mental and emotionally abusive. He curses and fusses me out in front of my children. He says he doesn't have to go/leave my house. He is an abusive alcoholic who is in denial, and he has become violent with me and my property in front of my children. Then says it is nothing I can do to make him stop or leave this. Oh, or I can't do. Okay, my bad. I'm reading it too fast. He is an abusive alcoholic who is in denial, and he has become violent with me and my property in front of my children. Then says it's nothing. I can't. Then says it's nothing I can do to make him stop or leave. This is why I believe it is unsafe and unhealthy for this to continue in front of my 11 and 3-year-old. Oh, this man is a fucking punk. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And that's why you see the behavior you see now. Because he can't go out and act like a child with women because guess what? His stupid ass will get locked up. You know what I'm saying? I doubt he's doing this shit to Robin. You know what I'm saying? I doubt he's doing that shit to Robin. I don't know. I want to doubt that he's doing it to Robin. I don't know what their dynamic is. I mean, I've heard them argue. I've seen him play her when she was trying to be affectionate towards him. It was like he was being bothered. The woman was trying to show you fucking affection, bro. Affection. And you made it seem like she was fucking bothering you. Childish behavior. Childish behavior. Yo, we read about Asperger's on one of my lives. Go to Asperger's syndrome on Wikipedia, read that first sentence, and tell me that is in Toronto in a T. I'm sorry, not in a T, to a T. My bad. It's Toronto to a T. Scary how to a T it is, right? Here's another testimonial. Uh, I believe this is from Gwendolyn too. This shit, yo, man. That's why I gotta keep this trigger warning thing up here because the more and more I read this shit, the more and more I get mad. So, and if I'm getting mad, imagine someone that's been through domestic violence. Imagine how they're feeling right now, right? The respondent entered my home against my will with the key that he was not supposed to have. Wow, Toronto, you making copies of keys that you're not supposed to have, King? I can't even call you King. I can't even fucking call you King. 'Cause you're a piece of shit. I asked him to leave, which he refused. He said he was going. Wait, he said he was going. He wasn't going anywhere, and he would take my son if I keep mouthing. He's aware that I had a previous expert which couldn't be served. I had a previous expert. I don't know what that says. I had a previous something which couldn't be served due to him going to another county. I guess a protective order. I guess that's what that was. I don't know. An expert. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that says. But I guess it has to do with a an order basically to stay away. The respondent has threatened me, kicked my door in, tried to choke me, tried to take my son against my will in the past, and I am scared that if he keep coming around, he will try something worse. Choking, my nigga? Choking? Hold up, man. I got a cam up for this one. Choking, my nigga? That's what we doing now? That's what the fuck we doing now. We choking women now because they're not responding the way you like them to respond, huh? That's what the fuck we doing now. Fucking cowards, man. Fucking cowards. I think one of them changed. Hold on, let me see. No, this is the one I just read. Fucking piece of shit, man. Anybody supporting this motherfucker, y'all gotta be checked too. Y'all need to reevaluate why you fucking supporting this man. You really have to reevaluate that shit because it's fucking disgusting. I'm reading all this shit. Granted, some of y'all didn't know, right? So I'm not gonna hold this against y'all right fucking now because you didn't know, right? You had no idea. You didn't look into his past. You didn't. I didn't know this about him. I knew there was something off about him. You know what I mean? Which was confirmed with the Asperger's diagnosis, right? Fine. But this shit here, nah. Hold up. Let me make myself bigger. You support this shit here if you continue to support this motherfucker. I'm gonna keep an eye on you. Don't take it as a threat. I'm nobody. I got a very small channel. But I'm gonna keep an eye on you, man. Because, like I said, a lot of people wasn't privy to this information, but now they're privy. And if they continue to support this man, do you support domestic violence? Do you support child abuse? Like the woman said, this motherfucker was choking him, yo, choking her, yo, choking her. Now, what if he? Man, listen, bro. This shit is fucking disgusting. Absolutely fucking disgusting. And I'm not done yet. There's more fucking testimonials. See what I'm saying? This is why we have to go into detail over the weekend, bro. We're gonna try and match up, okay, this happened, this, because we have the records, right? So why not try to match the records with the testimonials and see what was going on and create the timeline? And maybe, just maybe, we could figure out, okay, when did he become the informant? Was it in 91? Was it in 97? Oh, one thing I want y'all to remember: 91 Annapolis, 97 Annapolis. That's gonna come in handy later. Because I'm gonna do a callback to that. Because I have questions for Toronto. I have questions. I do have questions. But yeah, man. Let's read another one. Oh, now he's threatening her based on if she wants to be with somebody else. Maybe she found someone that actually loved her, Toronto. maybe maybe she found someone that actually showed her what true love is, not the fucking abuse that you put her through. You fucking piece of shit. Hmm? You acted like, oh, I had to go to the funeral, like she wanted your punk ass there. She didn't want your stupid ass there, motherfucker. You put that woman through fucking hell, man. And this is fucking sad that you still got fucking supporters over there. Women at that. I know some men could be pieces of shit and act like, oh, that doesn't have anything to do with me. But if it was their fucking mother, if it was their fucking sister, they would have a problem with it, right? Fuck y'all. Now the women that are over there being supporters, that's including you, May. That's including you. Can you fucking read this shit and act like you can still support that piece of shit? If you can, stay the fuck off my page. Don't leave no comments, don't leave nothing. Because you're showing me you hate women. If you can sit there and support this piece of shit. Don't come to my page talking about anything. Coming in peace, none of that shit. If you can sit here and listen to the shit I'm reading and also read the shit your fucking self. And don't try to come, oh, we don't know if that's his documents. You know it's his fucking documents. You know he's had a checkered past. So let me guess, it's because of his past, right? Right. Now, what if we hear some shit that he fucking went off on Robin because Robin was picking on him too much, and the YouTube streets have been stressing him out, and then all of a sudden you hear a story about him choking Robin. What the fuck are you gonna say then? You gonna blame that on Robin? Huh? Motherfuckers are pieces of shit. Every last one of them supporters, yo. Yeah, I'm feeling some type of way because this is fucking disgusting. Absolutely fucking disgusting. I'm sorry. I usually don't curse like this, but I'm triggered. Sorry. I'm triggered. I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck with y'all. I'm triggered now. Because if y'all know me, y'all know how I feel about women. I revere women. I don't disrespect women. I I feel that as a man, man needs woman and woman needs man. It's that simple. That's the way I look at shit. You know what I mean? People like to say black man is God, black woman is God. Yes, we are each gods, but to the divine representation of God is when we come together as one because we're able to create life. Yeah, I can get real deep, but I don't need to right now. This is not what this is about, right? This is about a piece of shit that drove women out of their fucking minds to the point where they didn't even want to be with his bitch ass no more. And now this motherfucker want to act like he went to the funeral and he was obligated to be there. For what, motherfucker? You ever repent to that woman? Hmm? You scarred that woman, bro. You fucking put your hands around that woman's neck. All right? Think about that. Think about that. He put his hands around a woman's neck because she didn't want to listen. Huh? And he still exudes that bullshit attitude. Telling, what was her name? Telling Robin, tell them who's your lord. Your lord, my nigga? Who the fuck are you? Yeah. Who the fuck are you? Her lord. I'm glad she didn't respond. She looked like she was ready to pop you in the fucking mouth. She should have. She should have popped you in your fucking mouth. Let's read this shit, man. Pardon y'all. I get crazy, man. My bad. The respondent has threatened me by saying he will hurt me if we aren't together. You hear this shit? And if I be with someone else. He has came in my home through the window. We've seen that shit before, but he was blocking the phone when he was doing it. So we know he's good at getting in and out of windows. We know that. He has come in my home through the window because I wouldn't let him into the house. He tried to take my son from me by threatening to go to my mother's house. He verbally and mentally abuses my children and myself by cursing at me, threatening me, and shoving me in front of them, and by telling them he will hurt me if I get a new friend. I feel like he is a danger to all of us because he sneaks around my house. He tried to kick in my door. He tried to kick my door in, and I know he has a criminal record. How do people support this fucking piece of shit? This is fucking disgusting, man. Right? This is the document he said was doctored. Still has yet to prove to y'all how this document was doctored, but he says it is doctored, as you can see on the bottom down there. In yellow, highlighted yellow. I don't know if y'all can see my arrow. Can I make this larger? Can I zoom this? Oh no. I don't know if that's making it bigger. I don't know. But as you can see down here, man, MOSOR, Maryland's official sex offender registry, I believe it stands for. And it shows why. No juvenile record, right? No protective order out right now. Nope. You know what I mean? So they were trying to manipulate the masses. Well, no, I don't even want to say the masses. The people that were paying attention, they were trying to manipulate them and say, "Oh, they're not reading it right. Don't listen to them. They don't know what." Basically, their goal is to make us look like the idiots. You know what I mean? Because they're noticing that people are tapping into us, and if they continue to tap into us, our reason will take over. Because guess what? We have a lot of reason that goes behind what we're saying, right? That's the end of that video. Now, remember what I told y'all about remembering about Annapolis? Yes? Well, I have a question, Toronto. 91, 97. You had serious robberies that took place in Annapolis, right? I'm assuming I've never been to Annapolis, Maryland. I'm assuming that Annapolis, Maryland must have a lot of um rich people there. I'm assuming. I'm not sure. I've never been to that part of Maryland. I've been to Bmore. Um, I've also went to DC, but that's not considered Maryland. You know what I mean? That's in the DMV area. So I've never been to Annapolis, but for him to constantly go and get caught in Annapolis for armed robbery, that allows me to think that perhaps there's a lot of rich people, right? So he went and did his dirt in that town. So my question to you, Toronto, who is this brother? I have my speculation. I'm going to save that, my speculation, for Sunday. You know what I mean? I'm saving my speculation for Sunday. All right, who is this brother, Toronto? Um, why did he leave a comment on your Facebook? Right? How old does this picture look to y'all? Let me ask. Let me ask the people that are watching this. This is rhetorical, of course. How old does this picture look to y'all? Late 70s, early 80s, maybe even the early 80s, judging by the look of the vehicle. Right? Do y'all see what city this man is in? Annapolis. So my question to you, Toronto, who is this man to you? Who is he? Of course, we know Toronto may not answer this now, right? We know Toronto may not may want to answer this question now, right? But it's a valid question. Who is this man? And why did he feel so honored to leave a comment for you based on the bullshit that you were posting, right? I'll even tell you which post I found it under, Toronto. I found it under your post, pretty much, I guess, trying to poke fun at us. You know what I mean? You ain't worried about us because you're trying to do the work for these crazy gas prices, right? Isn't that what you said? It was something like that. And this man was like, keep up the good work. Who is this man? Has this man got you out of jams before? Let me get another picture up here. Huh, Toronto? Has this man got you out of jams before? Right? Who is this brother? Toronto? This the same man right here, right? Annapolis Police Department, right? Seems to be proud to be a police officer. You know what I mean? Probably worked his beat, did what he had to do. But who is he to you, Toronto? I told you I already have my speculation. I'm saving my speculation for Sunday. Maybe before Sunday you can answer this question. Maybe before Sunday you can answer the question like, who is that guy? Because now that this picture is circulating, this picture has been shown. These pictures have been shown during the trial. Right? I'm not gonna put this man's name out there. Nothing. I'm not doing all that. Now, if my other people, my other co-hosts want to do that, they can. But I'm not gonna do that here. I'm asking a question. Who is he, Toronto? Who is he to you? And my other question is, did he help you in 91 and did he help you in 97? Just a question. Right? You got in trouble in Annapolis in 91 when you were 18. And then 6 years later, in your mid 20s, you got trouble in Annapolis again. Was this the man that looked out for you? And no, y'all don't share the same last name, so it wasn't on some like, oh, I know who you are. Or did they know who you are? Like I said, man, I'm not jumping to any speculation yet, man. I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking questions, y'all. Who is that man, Toronto? Who is he? Who the fuck is he? But I'll be waiting for your answer. I'll be waiting for your deflections. I'll be waiting for everything. I'm looking forward to this, right? This is why I recorded this and played it in the morning. Well, not the morning. This is probably late morning, early afternoon. I'm playing this. You know what I mean? Because I just want some people to check it out. I just want some people to check it out and see how they feel about it. And I also want your supporters to tap into, just in case they didn't know about your past, didn't know how graphic your past was, right? And then apply that to the behavior that they see now and see that he hasn't changed much. He's still that same motherfucker. We don't know if he's putting hands on Robin or not. Maybe Robin's fighting back. Robin's an Aries. Maybe she's fighting back. Not saying all Aries are gonna fight back, but she looked like she got some fight in her. She looked like she'll fucking throw Toronto in a headlock. You know what I mean? Throw him in a figure four or some arm bar or some shit. You know, put him in a sleeper or some shit. You know what I mean? Man, let me get the fuck out of here, man. I gotta go calm down. I gotta go burn something, man. Because, like I said, I was fucking triggered by this shit. Super triggered by this shit. But I'm DSP. This is Onslaught Multimedia. Onslaught Multimedia 2. Thank y'all for tapping in. And be on the lookout for tomorrow's stream. I'm not sure of the time. I'm sorry. I wish I could give you all the time. I don't even know what channel we're streaming from. But we are streaming on Sunday to discuss these documents we found and to further look into the whole informant thing. Right? Truly appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching and listening. I'm getting the fuck up out of here. I gotta go roll something up. I'm fucking sick right now. All right? Y'all be safe. Peace.